So what are the clear, distinct advantages by doing a minimally invasive fusion versus the traditional open surgery where you can see more and you're cutting muscles, as you say?
There's a laundry list of advantages. It ranges everything from the simplest factors. Surgical time is across the board lower. To do a big open spine surgery can take 6 hours, 8 hours, or longer, depending what your goals are and what your surgical technique is.
Is that old-fashioned in your opinion?
For sure. No matter how good your surgeon or what you're having done, if it's still going after 6 or 8 hours, there's going to be a tremendous amount of recovery time associated with...
And blood loss?
And blood loss, for sure.
Okay.
We measure minimally invasive surgery blood loss in tablespoons. When I go out and talk to your family,
right?
I say it's a tablespoon or 2 of blood loss. When you do open spine surgery, you're talking about cups, or you'll describe it in phrases of gallons. No, we're losing little bits of blood. These patients need fewer transfusions. They spend less time in the hospital if they even need to have their surgery done at a hospital.
What about a 3-level fusion? I mean, doesn't that have to be open?
That's your watershed area. I say 3 levels or less is typically something that you can do on an outpatient basis in a surgery center or
right?
in a hospital, but you're still going home the same day.
And you can walk out.
And you can walk out. If you're not walking out, you're not ready to go. Among that list of advantages is that the traditional surgery, the way that this has been done for 50 years, is to make one long incision down the middle of your back, cut all those muscles off of your spine, and pull them to the side. Why? Because that was the only way to do it. That was the only way to see.
But that's how most are being done today, is that correct?
It worked 50 years ago, and it works today, but that doesn't make it the best way to do it.
So now you want to avoid cutting those muscles, you go in through small incisions, and you can get the same results or better results.
Right. My advertisement to you, the patient, is I can get the same results or better, the same goals of surgery accomplished or better, with less cutting, less downtime, less pain, less blood loss.
Could an open surgeon say, well, you don't really need those muscles?
You could try. I mean, that would be their ability to say, this is how I do what I do, and this is the cost of doing business. I've got to cut those muscles. It's the only way this can be done. That is a 20-year outdated message. That message to say you don't need those muscles. When people have good spine surgery done open that fixes their problem and they have back pain for years afterwards, we don't know if it's surgery that didn't accomplish the original goals of surgery or just the fact that they had all those muscles cut off. How can you expect your back to go back to being pain-free when you have permanently changed the structure and stability of those muscles?
Is this the future of back surgery, like 1 to 3 level fusion surgeries, like whether it's 10 years, 20 years, do you think that they just won't be doing them open anymore?
I think they're, in our lifetime, we will see a wave of change. The traditional open spine surgeons will be relegated to the very, very narrow list of problems that can only be managed with traditional open spine surgery. But 90+% of problems affecting 90+% of people are going to be done minimally invasive, percutaneously, with robotics, with custom technology in our lifetime.
You've published articles about things like this. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Keeping the practice of medicine honest is best accomplished through good research. My results in my hands are only guaranteed to the patients who I operate on. If you want to talk about population health and national ability to direct change, it's done only through good, well-performed research to be able to change health at a population level.